One of the questions we always get is, what do you do with the glitter once you have it? If you imagine as a crafter, you might have a variety of different colors. You want to see what you have easily. You want to be able to use it easily. You want to be able to store it in a way that's not going to mix up with other colors. And so our recommendation, and the reason we're showing this today, is to think about salt shakers, vintage shakers of other types for storing your glitter. So what I've done here is I brought in my own little sample. I'm going to start with this guy here. This is actually a vintage celery salt shaker. It's about 4 inches tall, and it holds about 3 ounces of glitter. So it kind of gives you an idea about the larger bottles really do require you fill it with quite a bit of glitter. Of course, you could fill it much less than I have here. But what I look for when I'm looking at shakers is I try to find these small little guys. This is probably about half an ounce, maybe an ounce of glitter. It's a very attractive little shaker. I find these at Goodwill, at Salvation Army, at thrift stores, at garage sales. I'm always looking for little shakers. So here we have some vintage ones. Very nice, very stylish. I love this little square guy. It's actually crystal glass, nice patina on the shaker top. And then we have the modern shakers. This is probably from a dollar store, about 3 inches tall, holds about 3 ounces as well. So what I try to do is I look for small shakers. This is about 2 inches tall, probably holds about 2 ounces of glitter, has very small holes. You have to be careful because the 70 grit will not fit through a very small hole. You do need the larger holes. In fact, if you're thinking about shakers, you probably want to not use the shards. In shakers like this, we actually have a better shaker for the heavy grits. This is better for 100 grit or 90 grit. Again, very fine glitters that you might use for card making or light projects. The nice thing about this is if you have a collection of shakers like this, you can easily see the glitter that you have. You can easily determine what color would look best. It makes a beautiful display. They're easy to find, and again, I found most of these just looking at flea markets. But if you're not that adventuresome, we actually do stock these on our website at myersimports.com. We have a whole section for glitter shakers, and we have these, some modern ones, some antique ones, all available as well. Now, the other thing I wanted to do is introduce a new shaker. We just picked up a bunch of these. Now, this is actually for shaking cheese onto your pizza. What's nice about it is the holes are much bigger, so it gives you a better coverage. And if you're using, lots of trying to cover up a lot of area with glitter, also it's good for the 70 grits. And so we have these, and I want to do a quick little demo. And I'm going to show you how easy these shakers actually do work. And for that, of course, I'm going to bring out my glitter tray. Always have to use my glitter tray on projects like this. And I have a little card here that is actually not something I created, but I want to add a little glitter to it. So just like shaking salt, I'm simply going to use my shaker, and you can see it gives you a nice coverage. It just like shaking on salt, it allows you to really control how much glitter you get onto your surface. And different shakers have different size holes, which will obviously let different amounts of glitter come through. Now, that was just a little demo, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to set this glitter aside. Okay, and now I'm going to show another color again, just to kind of give you an idea of how this works. Now, these little shakers, this is a modern shaker. It's a very attractive design, and the holes are a little bit bigger, so you can see that the glitter comes out, again, still very even, very consistent, but it does shake out a lot more glitter than the last one. So you really want to be aware of the hole size to make sure that you're getting a glitter shaker that's going to work with the glitter you have. And if it doesn't, don't worry, it's all going to work out. There's always a way to make this work beautifully for anything you do. Now, I want to show on these cheese shakers, what's nice about it, they hold about ½ pound of glitter very easily. And you can just see from the way they look, it's a great way to visually see what glitter you have in stock. They're very easy to fill, where the other guys will probably require a little bit of a funnel. I'm just simply going to use some of our pink. It's a very popular color. Well, actually, I guess all our colors are popular. And this is a kilo bag that I'm actually pouring it out of. And so now I have about 8 ounces of my pink glitter ready to go. And if you can imagine having these lined up on your shelf, you can see what colors you have. 8 ounces will probably last you for quite a while with most projects. And because the shaker size holes are a little bit bigger, it actually allows you to provide a better coverage, again, for large projects. And you can see really nice shaking, really smooth, really consistent. It does a beautiful job with giving you coverage. And just like shaking on salt, shaking on cheese on your pizza, it does a beautiful, beautiful job. So to kind of recap, German glitter is by far the most attractive looking glitter, and when you come to the question about how do you want to actually display it, how do you actually want to see what you have in stock, there's no better way to do that than to think about shakers. Again, available at most thrift stores, garage sales. Keep your eyes open, and come over to MyersImports.com and take a look at what we have, and you'll be happy when you get your glitter in a shaker.